Browns getting ready to host the Ravens, a rematch of the 40-25 win by the Browns. It feels like that was forever ago. But of course, as always with this team, there's plenty of other stuff to get to before the game. And we will start with Odell Beckham. Mary Kay today, Odell finally, I guess you could say, put to rest his future with the Browns. He said that he's going to be here in 2020, and all these reports of him wanting out and not wanting to be here, forget him. He wants to be here.
Yeah, he finally wanted to put this whole thing to rest because these reports keep coming. I mean, every other day there's a new report that Odell has said, come get me, and now that Jarvis has also said, come get me. So he said he wants to be here. It's too special for him not to want to be here, and that he wants to see this thing through with his friend Jarvis.
And of course, Ellis, moving forward, whatever the Browns decide to do after this season, that at least offers them a little bit of stability, knowing that they can come back with Odell Beckham still on this roster.
Yeah, it feels like maybe Christmas came a little bit early for Browns fans hearing this news today. Of course, keeping Odell here in this building is going to help this offense not only for these next two games, but going forward. And stability is what you look for in an organization for a young quarterback like Baker Mayfield. And if he stays true to his word with this, it's something to build upon, as I said, for these next two games and going forward.
And Mary Kay, you mentioned it, the come get me stuff. There were reports that we've heard, the reports Odell Beckham was saying that to opponents. There was a report that Jarvis Landry said it on Sunday to the Cardinals sideline. Jarvis did not seem very happy with that report today when it was brought up and denied that it happened.
Yeah, he was pretty upset about it, actually. He definitely said that he would never say something like that in the middle of a football game, especially to a team that they're losing to and that has a worse record than they do. He seemed very upset about it, and he vowed that he has too much invested in this team. He cares too much about it to ever say something like that. The other thing we should note is that Odell Beckham Jr. also said, and Browns fans will love this, the fact that he would never go play for the Steelers. So you can take heart in that.
Yeah, which isn't surprising considering the yawning at Mike Tomlin and all of that. But certainly Odell Beckham played to the crowd today. And, it was just sort of a good day, I think, for Browns fans in what has been a tumultuous month. It's probably still going to continue to be tumultuous here over the last week and a half of the season, but it was at least a good day to hear from those two.
Yeah, it really was. And, Jarvis and Odell could have came out and kept being hush-hush. Jarvis could have not spoke today like he's done sometimes. Instead, they came out with some real positive messages to look forward. And it feels like Mary Kay said, these things have been put to rest, and now these guys can just go play football and then focus on an offseason, which will likely be the most important of their career.
All right, Browns and Ravens coming up Sunday. I promise we will get to the game at some point, but all of this stuff with two stars, the magnitude of Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry, obviously have to talk about that. Go to cleveland.com/Browns to get full coverage of everything that happened today and sign up for Football Insider there. Click on the banner up at the top of the page.